What is up, guys? In today's video, we are going to be going over how you could analyze a product in SellerAmp without having to go to the Amazon listing. I will do this every once in a while. If now I'm just really quick, I could look at the side panel really quickly and decide whether or not I want to buy something. But I feel like a lot of people may not know is you could view this in a bigger screen as well. So what you would do here is what you want to do. You have a couple different options. If you are new to SellerAmp, there is a guide below that has me going over pretty much everything you need to know. Live sourcing, it's basically my quick start guide. There's a free link down below. You don't even have to enter your email address. It just basically goes through how I use SellerAmp and set up all the sheets. But this, I want to show you how to analyze on screen so you don't have to go to the Amazon listing. And if you want some more data, this is great if you're really trying to get into the nitty gritty. So if you are interested in this product, you could either hit search for the product in Google. You could search Google product shopping. This will take you to Amazon. But if you wanted to do more analysis before going to the Amazon product page, you could do that right here. So this populates a ton of different information if I was looking for it. And I'm going to walk you through kind of my thought process. I'm using this in particular. I do not sell Nike, but I'm trying not to give away products that are kind of profitable for kind of this and kind of screwing some other people. So here's the listing. So right off the bat, I'm looking right here and it's, hey, am I eligible to sell this? Yes, great. You got the sales rank, estimated sales, and the max cost. So I'm looking at this. Can I sell it? Great. Good BSR, great estimated sales. Do I think I could get this for $11.40? You definitely probably can on a sale using coupons, using discounted gift cards. It's just really going to depend on the day. But I'm going to show you why this may not be the right price for this. This is just what the current sales price is. So we're going to pretend that we could get this for $11.40. So at $11.40, this is green because my profit criteria is $3, at least $3. This would not apply to apparel. Apparel is more, if you sell apparel, you should try to go much higher, like 50, 60, 70% ROI. My ROI is minimum set to 30%, and my break even is 23.55. We'll go over why that's important in a second. Eligible, we already went through this. This is it hazmat? Is it dangerous goods? If you have to apply to be in the hazmat and dangerous goods program, I don't really sell any hazmat or dangerous goods, but it's always good to see that. Does Amazon share buy box? They've never been on the listing. That's a great sign. Really like that. And then you got some other stuff here. It's standard size. There's 17 variations, so that's good to know because these sales are going to be shared across all of them. And then we have this here, ranks and prices. So you can see the current rank right here, the current buy box, the lowest FBA, the lowest FBM. So we'll see here there's almost $1 difference in FBM to FBA. Keep it drops. All this stuff is estimates, but it gives you a good snapshot of what's happening. So this is a good example. So the buy box for the last average for the last 30 days is $27.99. In the last 90, it was $28.40, so maybe 50 cents higher. But the last 180, it was 30. So the price on this is definitely trending down based on the last 180. So that could be a red flag. But we're just going to keep going through this stuff. Up here, you have, these are all the people, all the store fronts or sellers on the listing, how much stock they have, their price that they currently have it. So you'll see everyone has different prices. It looks like the highest price might be $34.70 and the lowest $27.67. I'm going to show you exactly how we're going to figure out if people are getting these higher prices in a second. Then you have your keep it in bed chart. You can kind of see, you could set this to whatever you want. If you look at the 90, it looks nice, but kind of how we talked about the 180, this is going down in price. We're hovering. Again, it's just averages. So that's that. This right here is your lookup details. So this shows you exactly when you looked at it last. So for me, today is September 10th. At 1, you can see as I was going through this to kind of set up this video, I looked at it at different times. This is great if you have VAs or something that you could tell when they've looked at products. These are all my sheets. So I have, if you get the quick start guide, I show you exactly how I set up my spreadsheet. So these are all the spreadsheets I use to run my business. It's mainly the first 3 right here. Is the ones that I use the most. So if I come across a product that I'm going to buy or it's out of stock or whatever, I literally just hit this and it exports all the information that I want into a Google spreadsheet. And then you have notes and tags over here. You have a profit calculator over here. So you could, if you want to do merchant fulfilled, you could change that just like that. It shows you the profit based on your buy cost, the maximum cost that it could be if you want to be 30% and $3 profit. And then you have your total fees, your profit margin, break-even sales price, and the Amazon payout. And this is based on a quantity of 1. So if you wanted to see, hey, if I bought 20 of these, you could plug that in and it will be like you would make $68. So that's kind of nice because if you want to plug this in and you're like, all right, like I think 10, I don't know, is it worth the hassle to buy 10 of these to make $34? It just really depends. So it's nice to kind of have that so you don't have to do the math in your head. So I like that quantity feature as well, which is really nice. This is SellerAmp's kind of version of Keepa that's showing you basically the same stuff up there. And they kind of have the monthly sold line as well. And you could see that based on that. This feature down here is discount. So for example, if you could get 20% off, it will change it automatically up here and adjust. So you'd be making $5 profit. If you could get it for 20% off, you could also just click that off and it goes back to normal, which is a nice feature. So over here, now we have our ROI right here. So basically this shows you exactly what your ROI would be based on the sales prices. And if you were to click into these, it changes the calculation for you, which is super nice. So if you're like, oh, if I got $33, I'd be making $8. So instead of having to come over here and change the sales price, you could just click on these. Super, super easy. I usually will click on the highest one and kind of capture the data there and kind of let my repricer handle the rest. And then here is the buy box analysis. So we did see over here, there's a ton of different pricing going on from all these different sellers. So this could help us drill down and figure out who is actually winning the buy box and how often they are winning it. So you can see here, if we scroll down, we got different pricing here. You have $30 here, most $28. So let's kind of take a closer look here. So you can see there is someone getting $30 and they're winning the buy box 6% of the time. They got it 6 days ago. So this lets me know that people are getting $30 for this. Not to say that will happen all the time, but based on this, so I'm at least listing this at $30, if not higher, and letting my repricer do it. You'll see these people are higher here, but I don't know if they're necessarily winning the buy box. It's not showing that. Again, this is all estimates, but you can see here, the current price now is $27.99, but this person has been winning it on average at $28.16. 27% of the time. You also want to look here and make sure that it's being shared, the buy box. You don't want to see someone with like 98 and everyone else is like less than 1%. So this is kind of a breakdown of how you could do everything. Look at SellerAmp and get a good idea. If you're kind of new and want to really go through an analysis do analysis, you could do that. And then as always, you can open this right here on Amazon and kind of get look at the Keepa if you want to and drill down a little more. But I figured I'd want to show you how SellerAmp, you could do all this stuff right here, because I haven't really seen a video breaking down all the stuff you can analyze. So if you found this video helpful, let me know down below in the comments, and I will see you guys in the next video.